The last couple of times I've been down to Melbourne, two things happen. One, I leave too late, and two, I end up having to catch bloody buses the whole way. And just to make things worse, by the time I get to the city, I realise that I'm actually at the wrong train station. So I have to catch another train to the station that I actually want to be at. Okay, so I'm finally out on the street, heading to my first location. I'm going to stop for some dinner and show you a building. So I'm just coming up to the Port Authority building. This is where I have chosen to cook some dinner, and it does have significance. We'll talk about that. So I'm having a Vietnamese pho for dinner, just a soup because it's getting cold now. It's, I don't know, seems like the right thing to do. I'm just using a packet mix and just adding a bunch of vegetables to it. Nothing too amazing. So I should say though, right here, there are security cameras and they're facing directly at me, which is a little unnerving. And I can't screw this on, there we go. Okay, water's on. While we're waiting for the water to boil, I guess we should probably talk about the building that I'm at the moment. The Port Authority building was built between 1929 and 1931. It was designed by architects Sydney Wigham Smith, Ogg and Sherpel, and in 1933 the design won Smith the Royal Victorian Institute of Architects Medal. Other notable buildings by the firm include the Colonial Mutual Insurance Offices, the Queen Victoria buildings, and the Oriental Hotel. Unfortunately, these buildings have been lost to modernisation. Do I leave? I think I might leave. I've cooked the soup, so I think I might leave now. Okay, I'm a bit spooked now, so I'm leaving. I've packed everything up. I'm carrying my soup. And I'm gonna go sit across the road, I think. Okay, I'm walking directly across the street. I'm curious to see if security will turn up. Oh. That's got nothing to do with me. Now there's one thing you need with a meal, and I've brought myself a bottle of wine today. It's a New Zealand Sauv Blanc, so if you're not a wine drinker and you want a really nice, easy drinking wine that's always good and always cheap, get a Sauv Blanc, Sauvignon Blanc, and make sure it's from New Zealand. It has to be from New Zealand. It doesn't matter how cheap it is, if it's from New Zealand, it's going to be good. So I'm going to enjoy my meal, and yeah, I'll go for a walk, waste some time, and then we'll get to the final camping location. Okay, well this is the building I need to be at. Unfortunately I didn't realise that there were so many nightclubs around and they're going to be open all night. Also, I don't know how to get in there. I'm going to go this way. Bugger, it's all fenced off. It wasn't last time I came here. Got to find another way in. There we go, there's a gate right there. Just got to wait to duck in there. There's people everywhere. He looked straight down the alleyway. where I want to go. Which people would bugger off. Just casually waiting here. Not sus at all. Okay. Oh, shit. Wow. Well, we're in. Now I've got to find somewhere in there to camp. You may recognise this place from another video. Okay, this could be a possible location. Should I camp here? Should I come back, camp here? Quite cozy actually. It's got a good view as well. A view of just, I don't know, abandonedness. Shit. Oh, there's a cellar. And it's not filled with water. Oh my god, there's nails sticking up. Okay, I'm not going down there. I want to go up. Okay, I just tried climbing up the wall behind me because the bricks that are broken made kind of like some steps going up. Once I got to the top, I realized the whole wall moves and I don't want to die. So I can't climb up there because if it falls, it's going to be a massive chunk that will absolutely crush me. So that weighs out. Actually, I'm basically just trying to get onto the scaffolding. I think I could get up here. Unfortunately, there's too many people around. I'm glad I stuck the camera over first. There's people sitting just on the other side. I don't know what to do. So while I'm sitting here waiting for those people to leave, I guess now's a good opportunity to talk about where I am. The Edwardian-style Kilkenny Inn was built in 1915 for the hotelier Mrs. Helen Horgan. It's significant because it was designed by Sydney Smith and Ogg, the designers of the buildings that we discussed previously. After serving its time as an inn, it became the Goldfingers Strip Club until it closed down several years ago. Now, you may be asking yourself why it's in such bad condition. Well, basically, it was used by squatters. It was abandoned. And yeah, this happened.
Firefighters are tonight frantically searching for 3 homeless people feared missing inside the former Goldfingers Strip Club.
A powerful inferno taking hold of an abandoned city landmark. The former Goldfingers Strip Club is still smouldering. Since closing a few years ago, it's become a home to squatters, and tonight there are some who remain unaccounted for. With the roof and floors caved in, the middle building remains too dangerous to enter. At this stage, the fire is being treated as suspicious. The cause can't yet be determined.
And what you see now is the remains of it. So there is a development that is going to happen on this site. They're going to stick a new building. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion I'm going to have to wait till the nightclub's closed before I can actually get up there. There's just way too many people. I can't even poke my head up above the fence without risking being seen, let alone climbing up onto the scaffolding. So I'm going to go get something to eat, I think, and pass a bit of time. I can't fit. Just what I needed. That kebab was really spicy. I've come to the conclusion that I won't actually be able to get into that location. Probably not all night. There's going to be people out all night. But just down the road, there's another place that I have been and I have camped before. So I'm just going to camp there again. So I think I camped here about 6 months ago, and I know that I can get up there. So I'm going to get up there. I can't actually film myself getting up there though. There's still people everywhere. Like under the scaffolding that I want to climb onto. I don't know what to do. Okay, this is the second foul of the night. There's too many people around. So I'm just going to go to the park because there's a park directly across. Plenty of dark spots in here, so I'm sure I'll find somewhere to camp. Probably be more comfortable than up there anyway, just not as interesting. I finally found a spot. So I realised there's like this terraced hill on the side of the park. So up there, bit of a flat spot. And then over here, I don't know what road this is, King Street. So, this is going to be my camp. I'm actually using my older bivvy this time. Yeah, so I've set up and I am going to go to sleep. I can't really show you because I couldn't be bothered and it's really late. So, yeah. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning and I'll show you my wonderful camp setup. Good night. Good morning. It's I think about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm going to sleep a little bit more and then I'll show you where I camped. I don't know why I film as soon as I wake up. It's a horrible thing to do. Good morning. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually quite steep here, which means I had a pretty bad night's sleep. What happened was I kept sliding, and if I slide, I end up sliding off and falling down a wall. I'm not sure. I haven't even had a look to see what it is. But yeah, I'm just going to have a cuppa, and then I'm going to get up, and then I'm going to go back and have a look at this building that I couldn't get into last night. So yeah, go check that out. I'm going to have to get back into the sleeping bag. As soon as I got out, I realised just how cold it is. Yeah, so I'm just going to warm up with a cup of tea, and yeah, I'll show you exactly where I am camping. Okay, time to pack this up. Okay, there we go. Leave no trace. This time I'm going to go down. Rather than coming down from the park, I'm just going to go down this retainer wall. Jeez. Ugh. I really need two hands for this. And Here we are. Oh, nearly. So, just going to walk back to those first two places and get some drone shots. Yeah, enjoy these drone shots. One thing I should mention about this building is that it has a current heritage listing which prevents developers from demolishing it and building on the land. Now, I might be being a little bit skeptical, but it seems awfully convenient that it was left abandoned for so long with squatters inside. Because, well, when squatters are in buildings with no power, no electricity, accidents happen. Accidents like the fire that engulfed this building. Now, the land is much more desirable for developers because they have more room. They can have different designs. It's just, yeah, a much better place for them. Notice the drone at the moment is starting to spiral. That is not me controlling the drone. For some reason, I don't know if it's the GPSs in it, but it was unable to position or something went wrong and just started spiraling out of control. Then this happened. Yeah, not good. Luckily, it was able to regain control closer to the ground and came in for a pretty nice landing. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching.